Snarkus Codex, the ultimate guide to insulting your intelligence and questioning your life choices. Book 21, Thaddeus reviews the Rivers of London series. The cozy living room was abuzz with anticipation as Thaddeus, usually the quiet and succinct one, prepared to share his thoughts on a series he had surprisingly become quite passionate about. The subject of today's discussion, Ben Aronovich's Rivers of London series. Snarkus Codex, Eudora, and T-Berry were all ears, ready for Thaddeus's trademark brevity and wit. "All right, Thaddeus," Eudora prompted, "we're eager to hear your take on Rivers of London. Do tell." Thaddeus cleared his throat, his eyes gleaming with enthusiasm, a rare sight. Rivers of London. Modern magic meets London's rich history. Peter Grant, apprentice wizard and police constable. Brilliant mix. Book 1. Rivers of London, also known as Midnight Riot. Spoiler alert. Peter Grant, a probationary constable in the Metropolitan Police, discovers a hidden world of magic when he encounters a ghost who becomes a key witness in a murder investigation. He becomes an apprentice to Detective Chief Inspector Thomas Nightingale, the last officially sanctioned English wizard. First book, fantastic. Modern policing meets magic. London's history woven in. Ghosts, wizards, and river gods. What's not to love? Snarkus Codex couldn't resist interjecting. Yes, because nothing says reliable witness like a ghost. But, I must admit, the blend of police procedural and fantasy is rather intriguing. Book 2, Moon over Soho. Spoiler alert. Peter investigates the mysterious deaths of jazz musicians, leading him deeper into the magical underworld of London and uncovering more about his own abilities. Jazz and magic. Historical notes on London's music scene. Peter's powers growing. Plot thickens. Very engaging. Snarkus Codex snorted. Jazz and magic, indeed. Because when dealing with arcane mysteries, what you really need is a smooth saxophone solo. Book 3. Whispers Underground. Spoiler alert. A young American student is found dead in the London Underground. Peter's investigation leads him to an artist whose works are imbued with magical properties. Art and murder. London's underground history. Clever twists, deeper magic lore. Keeps getting better. Snarkus Codex chimed in. Murder and art. A classic combination. Because why paint a masterpiece when you can use magic to kill people instead? Book 4. Broken Homes. Spoiler alert. A murder investigation in a London housing estate uncovers links to an old case, leading Peter to a sinister architectural plan that involves dark magic. Architecture and dark magic. Historical estates. Twisted plot, very clever. Stakes rising. Snarkus Codex added, architecture and dark magic. What a combination. As if dealing with property developers wasn't evil enough without adding sorcery. Book 5. Foxglove Summer. Spoiler alert. Peter leaves London for the countryside to investigate the disappearance of two young girls, discovering that rural England has its own magical threats. Countryside magic. New dangers. Historical folklore. Fresh setting, still gripping. Snarkus Codex remarked, the countryside, where the magical threats are rustic and the dangers come with a side of pastoral charm. Book 6. The Hanging Tree. Spoiler alert. Peter returns to London to tackle a case involving a deadly drug and a series of mysterious deaths, all linked to a powerful historical figure. Back in London. Drugs, history, and powerful magic. Riveting as always. Snarkus Codex added, drugs and magic. Because why just ruin your life with substances when you can add a curse for good measure? Book 7. Lies Sleeping. Spoiler alert. The faceless man's identity is revealed, and Peter must stop his plans to unleash dark forces upon London. High stakes. Major revelations. Intense history tie-ins. Fantastic climax. Snarkus Codex quipped, "Finally, the faceless man shows his face. Took him long enough. But the historical depth is truly commendable." Book 8. False Value. Spoiler alert. Peter goes undercover in a tech company with ties to dangerous magical artifacts and uncovers a plot that could change the fabric of reality. Tech meets magic. Modern history. New twist on magical threats. Keeps series fresh. Snarkus Codex remarked, the marriage of tech and magic. Because Silicon Valley wasn't terrifying enough without the addition of enchanted gadgets. As Thaddeus concluded his review, the room was filled with a sense of admiration and amusement. T-Berry beamed. "What a concise and insightful review, Thaddeus. You've really captured the essence of the series." Eudora nodded. "Indeed. It's fascinating how the series blends modern life with historical elements and magic." Snarkus Codex, ever the critic, added, "I must admit, for an audiobook series, it does sound rather intriguing. Though, nothing beats the feel of a real book in your hands." Thaddeus, with a rare smile, replied, "Sometimes, stories transcend their medium. Rivers of London does just that. History, magic, modernity, all perfectly blended." With Thaddeus's review, the group felt inspired to explore the magical world of Rivers of London, eager to experience the rich history and thrilling adventures that had captivated their usually terse friend. T-Berry chimed in, "And for those who prefer physical books, the Rivers of London series is available in both hardback and paperback. Perfect for those who want to feel the magic in their hands." Don't panic and keep reading.